How the fuck can you be a Connect 4 champ? There's literally two colours. You just drop things on. There's literally no skill. But you know what? If that's your accolade,
that was me. I was the champion though.
So what happened? Was it like an accident? You stopped playing?
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. Right. You just kind of outgrown it.
I'm the sort of person. Once I've done something, I tick something off, and that's it, done.
Yeah, I appreciate Connect 4 is quite limited. Can't really excel past a few victories against children.
Can't be great at all the time.
I suppose.
What's the next goal?
And what is the next goal? Snakes and ladders?
How to make your day game more fun as a serious, logical guy. So a lot of the guys who I work with are serious, logical, introverted guys who struggle to inject some fun into their conversations with girls. As a result, the conversation dies out, girls get bored, and dates are difficult to come by. If this sounds like you, then do not worry, man. Watch this video all the way through and soak up a shit ton of fucking value. We're gonna watch a full infield conversation of me having an outrageous off-the-wall chat with a really beautiful girl in London, and then I'm going to share with you my best advice for making your day game more fucking fun. And before we get into it, I want to share with you this recent testimonial from a guy who completed a 3-day London boot camp with me at the weekend just gone.
Yeah, I mean, what's a weekend, first off? The difference in confidence and mindset from before the weekend to now is pretty amazing. Really just goes to show that you have to try something to really know for yourself what it's like. I was a long time lurker on the channel, slowly learning about Daygame, kind of just, watching by on the sidelines. I was like, you know what, fuck this. I can do that. Absolutely, I can do that. So eventually bit the bullet, booked in for a weekend, get immersed in that discomfort, and kind of mostly just to attempt to remove any self-limiting beliefs that I had. Like I would see these like attractive people like walking past wherever I am in town, just be like, oh no, they don't want to talk to you, or it's weird to talk to them now. But after this weekend, that is like the complete opposite. I completely got rid of those self-limiting beliefs because I know that I now have the ability to like approach girls stone cold sober in the day, have a fun, flirty conversation, get their number, and then make something happen later. And the feeling after having an awesome conversation with these like beautiful women in London just puts you on cloud 10. I haven't felt adrenaline and excitement like that for a long time. So yeah, I have to say a massive thank you. I've already said this loads to Kristian, but now it's out in public. Thank you, Kristian, for everything you've done so far. Really understanding what I wanted to get out of the weekend. And pushing me to achieve that. Not letting me have whenever I was indecisive, like, no, they're way out of my league. Let's just find another one. Oh, got a notification. And he was like, no, you're not gonna let this one go. Like, just do it. And every single time afterwards, I was like, I'm so glad you made me do that. Like, he just gets it. So yeah, that's all. Get yourselves down to London as soon as possible because you are missing out, guys.
Excuse me, darling. Oh yeah, really random. You just went past me. I just wanted to say that you look great.
Oh, hey.
Like, are you like on your way to go do something, or I don't know? Are you gonna like meet friends?
Or I've met some friends for a brunch and then walking home.
Oh, you walk? You are?
Live in Clapham.
Oh, you're from Clapham? Oh, I like Clapham. Clapham's nice.
Where are you from?
Oh, nowhere near London in particular. From the Lake District.
Oh, that's nice though. I've never been.
Oh, you never been to Lake District?
No. Why are you down here?
That's a very good question. I feel like you had these questions pre-planned and now you're just spewing them out to me. I feel like you're going to ask me my life story soon. How many dogs have you got? When are you going to get married? How many kids have you got? What was your question?
Shit, that was my next one.
Oh, I knew. I can just read you. What are you doing going for like the Instagram pose now against the wall? What was the question?
No, so why are you down here?
Oh, I'm a magician. No, I'm a magician.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so I'll come down to London to do my gigs and stuff.
Blow
so people's minds.
Or not?
Yeah, I've already finished. It's done. It's a done deal.
That's all right then.
Weddings and stuff.
Okay.
People get married and then.
Well, I bet that was tough during like the past year or so.
Yeah, but I just found other things to occupy myself with. Just shuffle cards on my own in my bedroom, you know. What do you know about magic, out of curiosity?
Nothing.
Oh, maybe you can become my assistant or something. I'll chop you in half, but there's no guarantee you'll get put back together.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
What-
never had that before.
How often do you get stopped on the street and by a
Yeah,
guy?
no,
I was like, by the
exactly.
way,
So
I'm going to chop you in half.
Yeah, no.
This
exactly.
is the greatest pickup line ever.
You're
Innit?
on your own at the moment.
Well, I'm going to go meet up with some friends. Yeah, I'm not like a loner and stuff, you know. Don't just. I don't just sit. Oh well, you say that, but we don't know what your story is. You could just been lying. You could just sit out on your own and just like do Sudoku puzzles. Fuck knows.
I like a Sudoku, actually.
Yeah. Oh, this is just written in the stars, isn't it? You know, it's obviously meant to be. You do Sudoku and I do. I'm a Scrabble champion.
Oh yeah, I'm actually good at Scrabble.
Year 5. Year 5,
I was
yeah.
Connect 4 champion at school. So
How the
it's not quite Scrabble.
fuck can you be a Connect 4 champ? There's literally two colours. You just drop things on. There's literally no skill. But you know what? If that's your accolade.
That was me. I was the champion though.
So what happened? Was it like an accident that you stopped playing? Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Right. You just kind of outgrown it.
I'm the sort of person, once I've done something, I tick something off and that's it, done.
Yeah, I appreciate Connect 4 is quite limited. Can't really excel past a few victories against children.
Can't be great at all the time.
I
On to the
suppose.
next goal.
And what is the next goal? Snakes and ladders?
Yeah, I was thinking it. That's a good shout.
Yeah, you should do. We can play Snakes and Ladders on our second date together because this is our first date.
Get training.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do on date number 3. Who knows? Maybe I have kids and stuff, not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know, who knows? Well, listen,
Name?
Kristian.
Kristian.
Yeah, what's yours? Wait, were you named after
I get
them?
that all the time.
Was it, you were named?
No, my dad's American, so he's very not into football.
Okay.
My mum's did. I used to play football actually.
Oh, there you go. You've just like ticking all the boxes. Connect 4 champion and, you know, footballer.
Yeah, but basically it wasn't after football, so no.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. The reason I've stopped you is because I think you're attractive.
Thanks.
So another time, what I suggest is
Are
we
you
got.
back in London anytime?
I'm here every weekend.
Okay,
So
I'll take
you know,
your
no, I'm
number.
gonna take your number,
Okay,
and then we can allow things to progress from there. In this, you know, modern romance way. All right. So.
Oh, is it modern? Sure, Hinge or Tinder's more modern.
Well, I don't subscribe to the bullshit way of meeting people.
Oh no.
I think face-to-face interaction is more fun, and it's just better, innit? So you know if someone, you know if you're gonna vibe with someone face-to-face, but on a
Like
screen,
first 5 seconds.
right? Exactly, and you're still talking to me, so that's always a nice sign. So well, it's just, you know, unless either that or you just couldn't plan an escape route. You're thinking maybe I can get through that wall. I was thinking,
That's
nah.
why I was like this, you know.
Just try.
Is there a door there? No.
Yeah. Well, I think it's over that side. Anyway, yeah. What is it? You know what I put in? Fucking hell, that was quick. I feel like you've done this before. Where's the piece of me? You know, I've got feelings and shit. I need to be treated like a princess. Anyway, all right. Well, listen.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
You enjoy the rest of yours. I will send you a message.
Yeah, sounds good.
You stay sexy. Oh, darling. See you later.
Alright, let's get into how you can make your day game more fun. So first of all, really fucking practical, exposure learning, alright? So in really simple terms, what this means is you simply want to be spending more time around people whose approach to life you want to adopt. So let's say you want to learn how to speak Spanish, alright, as an example. Rather than just sat at home on your fucking couch scrolling through Duolingo, you're better off getting outside, getting out of your house and going to a language exchange class, right? So actually spending time around Spanish speaking people, or even better, going to a Spanish speaking country. For me, learning through exposure, learning by putting yourself in a position which forces you to accelerate your progress is the best way to make the most progress. And this is why guys choose to work with me, because of my off-the-wall, offbeat approach to seduction. Like, come spend a weekend with me, soak up my energy and allow it to influence your own approach to life. The second way to make your day game more fun is to simply make your life more fun, okay? So if you are a serious, logical guy, you probably spend a lot of time on your own behind a computer and you're not having much fun in your life in general. And you might be sat there thinking, yeah, Kristian, this all sounds great, but how do I actually have more fun? What actually constitutes fun? So really simple, man. Variety, okay? Start doing things that you wouldn't usually do. Start doing things that scare you. Start doing things that push you beyond your comfort zone. So the guy who recently completed the London boot camp with me was massively into ultimate frisbee, all right? This is something that sets him apart. It's off the wall, it's offbeat. It gives him things to talk about to girls in his conversation, which is a little bit more niche, a little bit more abstract, but get creative with it. Start doing shit that you wouldn't usually do. Go fucking axe throwing, go to a pottery class, go salsa dancing, start making things and selling them at craft fairs. Like for example, with me, I'm a magician. I've been a magician for 10 years, going around the country, going around the world, performing magic to thousands of people. Just start doing shit, like test stuff out. You've got nothing to lose by dive bombing into discomfort, treating the world like your playground. Like we're only young once, so you don't want to be living your life on autopilot. Start making changes now. Start being a man of variety. Because like I always say to you, man, seduction isn't something we do, it's something we are. So the more fun that you're having in your life in general, the more fun your vibe is going to be when you're interacting with girls. Another really practical way you can make your lifestyle more fun is to bring more fun people into your life and create a more fun, full-bodied social circle. So it goes back to my earlier point about learning through exposure, learning through osmosis. Like find people around your city who you relate with, who you connect with, and I don't know, it's like that feeling you get when you're in like a tribe of people where you all get each other, where you're all on the same path, you've all got the same type of humor, and you're just like sat around a table, maybe you're at the fucking pub or in a cafe, and you're just like non-stop belly laughing, where in that moment, like nothing else matters. You're just in the moment, enjoying the fucking back and forth, banter loping, like there's just laughs and lols going everywhere, and it kind of, in regards to Daygame, like there's something called state transference, so it's like, how do you make someone else laugh? You make yourself laugh first, okay? So if you're constantly around people who are bringing the energy, who are making you feel great, who are keeping you in the present moment, then this transfers when you're speaking with girls, and this is really how we make seduction more natural. Listen to my podcast I've got on pre-gaming, and if you are struggling to find guys who get it, who you connect with, who are on your wavelength and are on the same path that you want to be on, then don't piss about, come work with me. All of my guys get exclusive access to my personal network of cool fucking guys. Just drop me an email, ukdaygame@gmail.com. And really practical as well, laugh more, all right? Have more fun more often. Laugh your way through life. Like, shit ain't that deep. A lot of us are just taking life far too seriously. When we're in our interactions with girls, yes, it can feel overwhelming. Yes, it can feel like if this conversation goes terrible, then the world is gonna capitulate like confetti. I get it, but we have to be viewing life more as a tragic comedy, just living for the fucking lols, treating everything as though it's all forgettable, because it all is, liberated nihilism, realizing that one day you're gonna be fucking dead, so you may as well embrace your own mortality and just start laughing more, okay? And if you are more of an introverted guy, and I appreciate you probably don't want to be spending a lot of time around people, you like your own space, your own company, then just start consuming more fun things, all right? Like watch more comedy. Like don't be just consuming like the fucking news. Get off Twitter. Stop consuming loads of like serious shit. Things like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia on Netflix is really good for off the wall, irreverent humor, and comedians like James Acaster are really, really good if you want to learn more about how to have more of a nonsensical wit. Because in my experience of coaching a lot of logical guys, there's this fear of not making sense. It's like they want their conversations to fit perfectly together like jigsaws, and if one element's out of place, then they're in their heads thinking, oh, that didn't make sense, like I need to backtrack and tie up that loose end. But what I don't realize is these nonsensical narratives are beautiful. Like spontaneous conversations are chaotic at the best of times. You don't have to worry about making sense. Just be concerned with having fun, enjoying yourself, amusing yourself, leaving the girl better than you found her, and just not treating everything as so fucking serious. And the final piece of advice that I want to give you to make your day game more fun is something that I call provocateering, okay? So really simple. Provocateering is being more provocative with your language. It's learning to break rapport, to do all the things that your parents and society, whoever the fuck else, told you not to do when flirting with girls. So challenging girls, teasing girls, disagreeing with girls, taking girls, especially the really hot ones, off their pedestal. Like a lot of logical guys are also nice guys and they're scared to offend. All their conversations are very surface level. Everything's very polite, very beige, very vanilla, and it's not fucking sexy, man. Girls don't want that, especially the hot ones. They're used to being pedestalized. So if you can be the guy to bring some fun via provocateering, then your whole vibe, your whole energy is going to be more fun. Girls are going to be like, okay, this guy's something else. Not only has he got the balls to approach me, but he's also taking me off my pedestal. I like this. I want to see him again. I'm going to give him my number. I'm going to go on a date with him. So like in terms of the actual things that you say, like really practical, like when you ask a girl where she's from, let's say she says she's from Krakow, you look at her and you're like, oh, is it true about what they say about girls from Krakow? And she's like, what do you mean? And you're like, oh, have you not heard? She's like, no. And then you just look at her for a little while, marinate in the moment, make that seductive eye contact. And you're like, it doesn't matter. And then you move on, talk about something else. Or let's say she's from Madagascar. Nice. Let's say she's from Madagascar and you're like, whoa, my mum warned me about girls from Madagascar. I feel like you're trouble. I feel like you're up to no good. I feel like you're going to take me off the straight and narrow. And then she's going to get all giggly. And almost like treating girls like they're your mates, yeah? Treating girls like that level of assumed familiarity where you treat girls like you're already sleeping with them, when you've got this carefree energy where anything goes. So something else, let's say you're speaking with a girl and she's been a little bit awkward, she's been a little bit fidgety, maybe her conversation is flat like flat pack, all right? You can call her out on it, elephant in the room, that shit. Be like, oi, you're shit at this flirting stuff. Did your parents never teach you how to flirt with an attractive stranger? Or maybe she's like really fidgety, being really nervous. Like, yo, why are you so nervous? Like, you don't need to be nervous. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm just a normal person. Like, I shit the same just like you. Sometimes I have like diarrhea going down my calf. Like, you don't have to say things like this. But what I'm trying to get across to you is take more social risks, be more carefree, be more provocative with your language. Like, obviously, don't be a dick about it. Don't say things which are going to massively offend the girl, but this is what social calibration is about. It's about what it is when you are going about your business. This is why, if you are struggling with anything and you want to go deep into this level of seduction, then come work with me. Drop me an email, ukdaygame@gmail.com. We'll work through this shit together over the course of a 3-day bootcamp. I think what a lot of this comes down to is releasing our inner child, prioritizing play, and having more carefree fun more often. And I like to end on a quote from Pablo Picasso. Picasso said, every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up, okay? So we've all got that inner child within us. It's simply about unlocking it, getting out of your own fucking way, reminding yourself that life on this earth is finite. Don't die with your music still inside of you. Treat the world like your fucking playground. Go out there, experiment without ego. Like, if you are struggling with anything, if you want to work with me this year and get access to my exclusive network of cool fucking guys, you know what to do. ukdaygame@gmail.com. Anyway, man, I hope you've got a shit ton of fucking value from this video. If you have enjoyed it, then drop it a big fat fucking like. Leave a comment in the comment section. I love hearing from you. I want to hear your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions. Put it all in the comments. Subscribe, turn notifications on, do all the YouTubey shit. You know what to do by now. If you need anything, drop us an email, ukdaygame@gmail.com. Stay sexy, live legendary. Ta-da!
You stay sexy, okay?